What's up, YouTube? Can you hear me? Yes, yes. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everybody. Um, just want to talk about Tommy Lauren's recent recant and Suki Hunter's recent recant. I'm on my way to work this morning. I'm also probably going to do a couple other videos later. I definitely wanted to address why I am not a part of the manosphere. I am for Black YouTube, for any brothers in YouTube that, you know, is down for black male upliftment, no matter what all walks of life you come from. But we'll address that later. Um, so let's get into this, right? Now, I keep telling brothers, I keep telling y'all, 2020 is very interesting, very interesting. There's a shift going on. Okay, now we know that feminism, gynocentrism, liberalism, all that stuff has just done a number on our society. Uh, and black men have taken the brunt of it. The straight black male is taking the brunt of it on the chin. Okay. Now, 2020, the female energy, the disruptive female energy, is just going to continue to get exposed. And then the shift is going to come where they start recanting, like what you're seeing now. Tommy Lauren, Suki Hana, both recanted their statements. Tommy Lauren recanted her statement about men, and Suki Hana recanted her thought statements, being in favoritism of thoughtiness, right? So now I don't think people from up high, as far as criticism and cancel culture, went at them. Now, that's the key thing, because you see, women have a different power structure than men. All right. Now, Tommy Lauren is in a high stratosphere, but her thing is, the why she recanted her statement is she still has goals to be with a man of high stature. And her public display was detrimental to her, her potential to still achieve that goal of finding that particular type man. So she had to hurry up and clean that up. So it had nothing to do with coming from no cancel aspect. She basically realized she dug herself into a deeper hole. You know, you're already out here juggling men. You're dealing with men with improper intentions. You didn't go into any relationship with good faith. We know that you had the desire to move up the political ladder based on your ex-fiance. You had hopes of maybe even being first lady. But when he couldn't achieve his political goals, it was, like I said, it was very in tandem with your decision to break up, call off the engagement. All right. So she knows she basically exposed herself. Now she's got to try to clean it up, because the type of men that she wants to deal with, now they know what to expect. You know, if word hadn't already got around before her public rant to expose herself, um, she still probably had the opportunity to catch a simp. But it's not going to work. It's too late. You know what I'm saying? You let the cat out the bag. And that's what you get. Because I'm going to tell both y'all what these ladies need to be doing, and why it's impossible for them to probably even do that now, because they are who they are. They're bad people. Women have become bad people. So let's get into Suki Hunter, right? Now you realize, not only were you participating in destroying the lives of black women, you've also participated in destroying the lives of the black man, the black family, and the black community. All right? by being an uncontrollable, hypersexual, evil, disrespectful. I mean, just everything you can think of type of female. There's nothing productive, constructive, compatible, helpful. There's nothing positive out of females like this and that participate in this dark culture, right? And don't get it twisted. When she talks about how she didn't realize, she didn't know what she was doing, and she sold her soul to the devil and all that other stuff, and she didn't realize she was hurting black women, you know, notice that she never really mentioned that she didn't realize she was damaging black men and little black boys in the process. They're all self-centered no matter what. Even when they recant, they are indifferent to the male gender, and the black woman is extremely indifferent to the black male gender, her black male counterpart. Okay? You felt all that remorse for black women, but you didn't feel no remorse for overall the black community, black family, and black men and little black boys. What about us? Because you can't have success in life, true success. The success in life goes back to nature. This is where y'all get everything messed up. See, I operate off the natural order. I apply the scale of natural order to man-made society to make it fit me based on the natural order. Y'all do the opposite. Y'all discard the natural order, nature in general, how nature works, and you just move about with everything artificial and man-made, and that's y'all's reality. And that's why y'all have a problem. Okay? Men and women were meant to work together as a team to be fruitful, multiply, and have offspring, and to be dedicated to one another throughout their life, right? Whether you do it as a monogamous relationship or whether you do it as a polygamous group, heterosexual only. Sorry. End of discussion on that. Again, natural order. Heterosexual is the only way to be fruitful and multiply and produce offspring. Okay? So these women are not able to understand the natural order. Whether you go monogamous or polygamous in a heterosexual aspect as helpmates. I keep telling these ladies, y'all don't have helpmate training. I need to step it up a notch because y'all don't even have training about your own natural makeup, your own biological and spiritual makeup. If you knew this, you wouldn't be having 2 or 3 baby daddies, kids out of wedlock. You wouldn't be having an array of sex partners. Women are only meant to have to sleep with one man in their life. They're only meant to do that. Because we are in future times, you can give them the benefit of the doubt of having a little experience, but they don't even remain in moderation. And it messes with their mental health, all that different DNA in their blood, because when they have unprotected sex with men, they retain the man's DNA. And imagine a woman with 20 different men's DNA in her system. Because they're not having protected sex with all the men that they sleep with. I'm sorry. Especially if they're already a single mother. One or more times over. And with that DNA in you, it gives you multiple personalities, which extends to mental health. And if you have mental health issues from sleeping with too many men, bad approach to men, never been taught to understand men, you don't have your helpmate training, You don't have the understanding of what you are as a woman naturally. You don't have any type of teaching on the natural order that will get you versed in those other previous subjects that I mentioned. And then go into wife training, you will never be able to pair bond, to have a successful relationship with a man, period. So all you ladies that want a man and you want a successful relationship, a successful marriage, I'm sorry. Y'all just don't do things according to the natural order, and you don't have the proper teachers at home and the proper teachers growing up. And then you develop a mindset that's so evil and perverse that you get the results that you get. So recanting your statements and not truly understanding why you recanted them is unacceptable. And I'm gonna end with this because I'm about to do something. I'm about to educate y'all, right? I'm about to do a couple of videos, like I said today, and one of the videos is letting you know that y'all somehow forgot that men are human beings and we have minds and we have freedom and we have choice. Eventually, like I said, the jig is up, the cat is at the bag. You think we would keep on keeping on dealing with this bullshit? This is why the marriage rate is down. This is why the divorce rate is high. This is why women are complaining they can't go on dates. This is why, Tommy Lauren, you were complaining about your situation. Men have smartened up. Nobody wants to go through your shit test and bullshit, disrespecting men, misuse of men. You coming into contact with men with improper intentions. You don't want to understand that man, get to know that man, like and love that man for who he is and be a helpmate. Hold on. Give me a second.